Hi, today we're talking about sugar, our arch enemy. We are constantly bombarded with sugary, cheap snacks and drinks everywhere we go. The convenience stores, the grocery stores, the aisles are laden with these snacks and these drinks that are high in processed sugar or even fake sugar and have zero nutrient density. And so even if we're not hungry and we're not craving that, you walk up to the register and there's all this stuff sitting around and your brain goes, ooh, yes, get it, I want it. So is it possible that you can be addicted to sugar? We're going to dive into that in just a second. Well, we all know that too much sugar, and especially artificial sugar, is bad for us. It's in the news every day. It leads to diabetes, high blood pressure, fatigue, heart disease, and obesity. So if we know that the sugar is bad for us, then why? Why do we crave it? Well, there is this thing called dopamine, and it is a neurotransmitter in the brain. And when you eat a ton of sugar, it floods the brain with sugar and it releases this dopamine. And dopamine is a feel-good. And there are a lot of other things that bring that pleasure on too. It's, things like drugs and sex, but we're talking about sugar today. So if you're constantly bombarding your body with sugar and your brain with sugar, it releases that pleasure feel of dopamine, and your body begins to crave it. More than that, your brain begins to crave it. So it tells you, yes, I want more, I need more, get me more. Even though you're going, nope, I don't need it, it's saying, yes, go get it. So what can we do about it? Believe it or not, there are some things to help curb your cravings. Curb, I don't know, one of those. And I have mentioned before to always go for the skin. In vegetables and fruit, try to eat the whole fruit, the whole vegetable. Go for whole blueberries, whole strawberries. I don't have any raspberries or blackberries to show you. And yes, these fruits do contain sugar, but it's a naturally occurring sugar. Plus, you're also getting the fiber that is good for you, and it's nutrient dense, unlike refined sugar that has been processed. Even sugar in the raw, which I always keep around the house, and agave nectar I keep around the house too. These have been processed, and so when you process foods, it takes out some of the nutrient density. Another good way is to eat nuts. Nuts and seeds are great for you. It gives you magnesium and it gives you protein. So if you have more of these things in your body, the less you're going to crave those sugary snacks. Green leafy vegetables, beans. Make sure you drink plenty of water. And if you find in the middle of the day that you've hit a slump and you're craving some sugar because you need to get that energy level back up, if it's nice outside and you can go out for a brisk walk, go for it. A good 10 or 15 minute brisk walk helps increase the oxygen in your body, which will rejuvenate you, and it also releases endorphins, and endorphins are a hormone that gives us that feel-good feeling as well. So here's the bottom line. Don't deprive yourself. Because if you deprive yourself of the things that you're craving and that you really love, you're going to wind up getting it, and then you're probably going to eat way too much of it. And then you're going to be mad at yourself, and it starts this vicious cycle. So don't deprive yourself. And especially in the holidays, because we're getting ready to be surrounded by tons of good food that we just want to eat. So, but if you do know yourself and you understand yourself and you listen to your body and you know that you cannot eat just one cookie or one brownie or just one small piece of cake without losing complete control and mowing it all down, then do avoid it. Fill yourself up with the good stuff, the berries, the nuts, protein. Find a source of protein. Or if you can, go out for a walk. Get yourself away from the temptation. Anyway, that's my spiel for the day. I hope you guys have a great week, and make sure you eat all the good things that are good for you and drink plenty of water. See you next time.